Paliabegas. Glad you're with us tonight as the Lions and the Wilmington Hurricanes about to do battle. I'm going to turn things over to our public address announcer for the playing of the national anthem and, of course, the introduction of the starting lineups once again here on the NR Lions Sports Network.
Featuring our guests, Wilmington High School and your New Richmond Lions. In order to make tonight's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedure adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the SBAAC. Officials tonight are Bryce Bean, Benny Weinberg, and Jeff Fry. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all who have served our country to defend our freedoms, we're invited to stand and sing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
The Star Spangled Banner as played by the New Richmond High School Pep Band on the NR Lions Sports Network as we get ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. The Wilmington Hurricanes under head coach, I hope I'm saying it right, it's Javen Cumberland, I believe, Jaevin. Javen Cumberland, of course, Cumberland, a name that my fellow UC Bearcat fans would be familiar with. Mr. Cumberland, Jaron Cumberland, played for UC a few years ago, but outstanding basketball player. Chase Fickert introduced, junior guard, followed by Avon Patel, a 5'10 senior guard. Gunnar Martin, a 5'10 freshman guard. Michael Streety, a 6'1 senior forward. And 33 Cameron Griffith, a 6'3 guard. So not a lot of post players for this Wilmington squad. Getting ready to introduce the starters for Lions. Tyler Bartley, 6'6 senior, getting a start tonight. Damian Cloyd, 6'1 senior forward. 6' senior guard Cohen Manning. Ryan Keith, the 6'4 senior forward. And of course, the man Caleb Bond Creech, a 6'2 senior forward, just jumped over Trey Senator. Quite remarkable, actually. Ryan with a heavily braced right knee out on the court. Expect him to exit stage, I guess, right pretty quickly. Cameron Griffith and Tyler Bartley to jump center circle tonight for the two teams. Ball in the air, that's tossed to Ryan Keith, and Ryan's going to come onto the benches. Unfortunately, he's not 100% recovered and able to play, but very nice of the team's degree of that as he gets a warm ovation coming off the court. And coming in his place will be Preston Dykes, senior starter. Wilmington will have the ball to start. Nice gesture by both teams tonight. Inbounding the ball for Wilmington will be Gunnar Martin. He flips it into the backcourt to Patel, and we are underway. Looks like Lions will go with the 1-2-2 zone defense they've been using and utilizing lately. Patel double team, has the ball knocked out of his hands, but a teammate does recover. Wilmington will set their offense back up. Here's a right sideline three ball. That is good. I believe that was Gunnar Martin. Freshman knocks down the three. Lions down quickly. Cohen Manning, right sideline to Caleb Creech. Dribbles to the right elbow. Picks up his dribble there, and he's got a held possession as he was tied up by Cameron Griffith. Lions to inbound the ball. Cohen Manning looking to the sideline to get the play. He's on the right baseline, inbounds to Preston Dykes. Preston spins in the paint, goes up strong, misses. Shot is good on the follow from Preston Dykes. Little kiss off the glass, makes it 3-2, just underway in the first quarter here at New Richmond High School. About 50 seconds have expired. Patel has it at the right point. Checked by Cloyd, dribbles to the top of the key. Backs up now at the 7-minute mark. Drives down the left side of the paint to the basket. Shot is waved off, and there's going to be a foul on the court. See what they're going to get here. I think that's on Caleb. It is on the creature. Inbound by Patel, baseline, left of the bucket. Nice inbound pass to the left block. Shot does not go. Missing the shot was Streety. And the Lions come up with the rebound. I think that was Preston Dykes handing it off to Cohen Manning. Lions down 3-2. Minute and 15 seconds off the first quarter clock. Cloyd to Creech, top of the key. Caleb was not afraid to take a three. Strong off the back iron. Griffith with the rebound for Wilmington. 3-2. Hurricanes up by just a single point. Patel left of the lane, backs up now outside the arc left side. Throws it out top to Chase Fickert. Guarded closely by Manning, able to get past Manning. Nice wraparound pass to Streety, who's fouled as he goes up and will shoot a couple. Be either Caleb or Preston, I think. Actually going to get Manning on that foul. That puts Streety at the free throw line, 6-1. Averaging forward 54.8% on the season. Hurricanes lead 3-2, almost 2 minutes off the first quarter clock. Streety's first shot gets the kind roll and goes down to make it 4-2. Streety has the ball from our officials, and deep knee bend shot up. That looks strong. It is off the back of the rim. Nobody went for the rebound. On the floor is Bartley. Bounces it to Manning. The Lions will have the possession. Pass to Creech. Caleb throws it back to Manning near the jump circle to Preston Dykes left wing. Nice pass to Caleb Creech on the left block. Turnaround jumper. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound to Patel for Wilmington. 4-2 is your score. Wilmington up by that deuce. First time around, Wilmington won. I'll get that score for you here in a moment. Here's a dribble to the free throw line and pass on the left wing to Fickert. He takes it to high post and gets cut off. Nice double team by the Lions, who switch back to man-to-man defense now. And now Patel's going to be called for a travel. Shuffled the pups there, and that's a turnover. First time around, Lions lost to the Hurricanes, 56-51 up at Wilmington. Lions have the ball in the front court. Creech top of the key. Preston Dykes right wing. Few dribbles, hands it off to Mr. Cloyd. Back to Preston Dykes. Almost 3 minutes off the first quarter clock. Lions with just 2 points. Cohen Manning on the left baseline, backs out. Passes to Creech top side. Cloyd right wing. Little flip to Dykes on the block to Manning. He throws it out to Creech, open for three, but Manning stepped on the baseline. That'll be a turnover at the 4:56 mark of the first quarter. In that first ball game, Jason Kibler had 20 points. He's not playing tonight. Grant Hess out and Cloyd out. I don't know if that's an injury, or I'm not 100% sure. Looked like maybe possibly an injury situation. Don't know, but take 20 points off anybody's team, that's going to hurt. He was averaging 19 points a game. Has only played in 11 games this season, so it's been something that's been going on for a while. Griffith travels as he spun to go to the basket for the Hurricanes. Score remains 4-2 as Preston will inbound to Cohen Manning. Hurricanes playing man-to-man defense as well tonight. Manning looking to the coaching staff to get the play. Into the front court slowly. Throws high post to Grant. Grant down the right side of the lane to the basket for the easy land as the defender fell down on the way. Grant ties it up a 4-piece. Almost halfway through quarter number one. Creech, good defense out top on Patel. He's able to break down. Caleb go to the basket for a lay-in, but rejection by Tyler Bartley at the rim. Creech, left wing, loses control of the ball, able to gather in the left corner. Gets it to Dykes, left of the lane. Nice pass to Caleb, to the rim, and he misses the layup. Caleb with a great pass from Preston Dykes. Little give and go. Misses the bunner. He'll take a seat. Trey Sininger in. Foul on Tyler Bartley on a rebound. First personal on Tyler. Team's third. Hurricanes with no fouls yet. Lions look like they'll stay in that man-to-man. Sininger now on Patel. Man-to-man, good defense as he picks up his dribble and passes to the freshman Martin, who made the 3 ball. It's 4-4 is your score. All tied up here. Griffith at the right elbow, throws on the right sideline to Fickert. Fires a long jump shot that does not go. Streety gets the rebound, spins to the basket, off the glass, no. Gets his own Karam. Fight for the ball on the baseline, and Streety's going to say, or the official's going to say that Streety dribbled on the baseline. And that'll be a line ball at the 3:26 mark. Quarter number one. Trey into the front court, running the offense for New Richmond tonight. Pass it to Grant Hess. Grant on the baseline right side, working through traffic, throws opposite to Preston Dykes, but is going to be called for a travel. Preston was open for a 3 ball, but a little of the El Shuffo, the El Pupos there, and that's a turnover for the Lions. Score stays 4-4. Things starting out just a bit slow tonight on the Inner Lions Sports Network. Patel across the timeline. Feeds it to Griffith, right of the lane. Spins baseline against Preston Dykes. Nice wraparound pass to Streety, who lays it in. That makes it 6-4. About 5 minutes of clock burned in here in the first quarter. Grant Hess has it top of the key to Bartley, right wing. Sininger. Trey into the lane, loses control of the ball, able to gather in the left corner, picks it up, trying to get it to Dykes. He'll dribble on out. Set up the offense again as he dribbles all the way out near the midcourt stripe. Passes right wing to Grant Hess. Has to save it inbound to Sininger, but that's a turnover. A pass right to Patel, who's stripped by Trey on his way to the basket. Anthony Wolf's going to come in. Tyler Bartley out as the Lions' traditional starters out on the court. 6-4 is your score at the 2:17 mark on the clock. Griffith in the left corner. Back outside the arc to Martin for 3. That doesn't go. Anthony Wolf fighting for the rebound and able to rip it down for New Richmond. Just about 6 minutes expired in quarter number one. Trey Singer, left corner, going to be called for a travel. Thought about the 3, didn't take it, and then took that extra step. With 2:02 remaining in the opening quarter, Lions down 6-4. 2 points from Grant Hess, 2 points from Preston Dykes. Now Lions go back to the 1-2-2 zone defense, changing things up. Streety on the baseline right side, got Grant Hess in the air and drew the foul. That'll be Grant's first, team's 4th. Streety 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Back at the stripe, trying to extend the 6-2 lead. One dribble, shot up. That one's good. 4 points in the ball game, makes it 7-4. 1:51 on the clock. Second toss. Ball that rattled all around and dropped. That makes it 8-4. It cracks me up. You get a 50% free throw share, nailing 3 of 4. Trey Sininger in the front court. Picks up a pick from Grant Hess. Passes to Dykes, though. To Cohen Manning. Top of the key to Grant. To Anthony Wolf. To Preston Dykes. Working around the perimeter of the man-to-man defense. Grant, right sideline to Cohen Manning. He'll drive. Tries to pass to Anthony Wolf in the left corner. It's tipped out of bounds by Wilmington with $1:25 left in the opening quarter. Lions down 8-4. Grant will inbound. Looking for some help here. Has to throw it all the way to Trey in the backcourt. Trey runs it down and back into the front court. Man-to-man defense provided by Patel. Wolf at the high post, left side. Passes to Grant Hess on the baseline right, and he misses a lay-in. Kind of got off balance a bit. Thought he got bumped with the lower body. No call. 4 fouls New Richmond, 0 fouls Wilmington. You decide. Patel with a minute left. Working against Trey now. Back to man-to-man defense. Wilmington swinging the ball around the perimeter. Top of the key three from Martin. Off the back of the rim, Grant Hess elevates to clean the glass for New Richmond. Flips it to Trey to run the Lion offense. Manning in the left corner. Those on the left block to Wolf. He'll dribble into the corner. Fadeaway three ball is good. Anthony Wolf with the tray makes it 8-7 with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Boy, that was a nice looking shot. A little bit better arc there. Nothing but net. Streety driving on the baseline. Bounce pass to Martin, goes off of his leg out of bounds. The freshman wasn't ready. 5'10 freshman, pretty good looking player, really. Nice shot. Brady Young in, Cohen Manning out. Lions looking for a lead, would be their first of the night. 8-7 your score. 20 seconds left, first quarter. Trey across the timeline with 15 seconds left on the clock. Hands it to Grant Hess. Wolf open for another three. That one's a little bit long. Rebound to the Hurricanes. Quick pass in the front, course to Fickert. Spinning for the basket. Blocked out of bounds by GH. Grant Hess. The rejection. 3.1 seconds on the clock. Patel to inbound. Throws it to Fickert. A long three ball off the front of the rim. Preston Dykes able to get the rebound, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Lions will go to the second quarter down by a score of 8-7. We'll take a timeout, come back with more basketball action on the NR Lions Sports Network. Texas A&M marching band bringing us back from timeout between quarters. One in the books. Lions trail 8-7. Wilmington to inbound. Don't see any subs on the court yet for Wilmington. Kind of a short bench. Also, Malachi Cumberland not playing tonight. Senior, I'm not sure of why he's out of the ball game either. Patel working against the Lions zone. Backs out near the jump circle. Right sideline to Martin. Back to Patel. Fickert has it left wing rather to Patel. Anthony Wolf at the point of the zone, defending. Wilmington, to say they're patient would be a mild understatement. Now Singer out on Patel. Martin right sideline, back to Patel. Fickert working against Brady Young. No attacking of the basket in almost 40 seconds of game clock, almost 50 now. Patel to Martin. There's a drive by Fickert. Bounces to Streety on the block left side. Gets Preston Dykes in the air, misses the layup, and Preston's able to sky for the board. Passes ahead to Anthony Wolf for the layup. Misses the shot, but Brady Young gets the rebound. Passes out top to Preston Dykes. Weaving through traffic. Misses a layup. That's going to shoot free throws. I think they're going to get Streety for the foul call. Looked pretty obvious to me. Preston was trying to move to his left to avoid the contact. The Wilmington fans would probably disagree with me. Preston Dykes looking for his first made free throw, strictly a 50%er, 52.8%. So he's in that average range. Hopefully he can make a couple, give the Lions a 9-7 lead. They're attending to some moisture on the floor as Preston gets the ball from one of our choice of referees. His first free throw, strong off the back of the rim. No scoring in the second quarter. Looking to tie things up is the senior. Second free throw, strong off the back of the rim. Rebound is tipped out by Wolf, but he can't run it down. Patel does for the Hurricanes. Score stays 8-7. Griffith has it in the right corner to Martin, right sideline. Now Fickert drives on the baseline right and backs it out top to Patel. He'll take it into the lane to the basket and flips it up and in. Too easy of a path to the rim to make it 10-7 Hurricanes. Tyler Bartley set to check back in for New Richmond. Wolf going to take a deep three from the top of the key. That's off the back of the iron. Running down the rebound is Fickert. 10-7. About 2 minutes have expired in the second quarter. Cohen Manning also will come back in for New Richmond. It's pretty obvious to me that Wilmington doesn't have the numbers to want to run up and down against New Richmond. I would personally go back to man-to-man defense to force them to take more shots. They're just burning clock, not even thinking of attacking the basket at all. Lions haven't extended the defense, down by 3. High post Griffith, back outside the arc to Fickert. He'll drive, attacks Preston Dykes and puts it right up and in over top of Preston. That's a 2-point basket by Wilmington to make it 12-7. Lions will take a 30-second timeout. That bring Manning and Tyler Bartley back into the ball game. Lions down by a 5 spot. Upcoming broadcast. Again, we hope to have the girls game next Wednesday night, barring me getting permission over at Middletown, as the Lady Lions will start girls playoff action against the dreaded Batavia Bulldogs. I believe the boys draw is this weekend. Not sure where, of course, at this moment where the Lions will end up. So it'll be Tyler Bartley, Young, Wolf, Manning, and Hess on the court for New Richmond. Grant bounces it inbounds to Manning. Lions looking to cut into what is a 12-7 lead. Hess at the left point. Tried to get to Brady Young on the baseline. Instead, Brady curls out to the top of the key. Passes it up to Manning, though, to Wolf. Left side to Brady Young. Brady spinning, passing to Grant Hess. Top side to Manning. Cutting Grant Hess down the right side of the lane, off the glass and in. That was a nice pass from Tyler Bartley on the feed to make it 12-9. Grant really good going to the rim. Chris, good to hear from you tonight down in Texas. Lions again do go back to the man-to-man defense. I think that forces Wilmington to be a bit more aggressive offensively. Griffith down the right side of the paint. Shot off the glass, though, and good. Over the top of Chase, or Brady Young rather. Brady to Wolf in the left corner. I think that's his favorite spot to shoot from. He goes right past his defender to the basket and is fouled. I think they're going to get Griffith. Lower body person, I thought he hacked him hard. 33. And that is Cameron Griffith, the junior. Wolf at the line to shoot a couple. Try to cut it back to 3-point lead, 14-9. 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes and 32 seconds gone in the quarter if you want to be most technical about it. First free throw is good. That's his 4th point. Caleb in, Young out. Anthony to shoot the second. Looking to cut it to 14-11 with a made free throw. Shot up and good. Sitting right next to Mr. Taggart. Chris doing the streaming. It does look good on the computer here as well. Patel with Wolf right in his grill. Passes to Fickert. Bounces on a block to Griffith. Working against Creech. Spins into the paint. Shot up. No good. Grant Hess able to corral the rebound. 14-11. Wolf open in the left corner. Doesn't take the three. Steps back and does. And drills it from way downtown. Anthony Wolf ties it up at 14 apiece, just as the clock hits about the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Patel against Wolf. A little shake and bake. Those on the sideline to Chase Fickert. He'll take it into the lane. Back out to Martin, and we've got a traveling call. They say that Chase El Shuffo of the El Papos. That's a turnover. Lions again looking for the lead. First time tonight. Manning gets the pass from Mr. Anthony Wolf. I think it's actually Luke Anthony Wolf, if I heard the introductions correct at senior night. Wolf has it top side, dribbles to the right sideline, feeds Manning, high post. Manning gonna hand it right back to Wolf. Another deep three from Wolf off the side of the rim. Rebound to Patel. I think he shoots better going when he starts going to his left, just a personal observation only. Scores 14 apiece. Patel working against Anthony. Griffith down the right side lane, passes back out the side the arc to Fickert. To Martin, a freshman, working against Manning. Patel drives to the free throw line, back out to Griffith. On the left sideline to Martin, 3 balls good. Kid's got a good shot, can't leave him open. 17-14. Lions down by 3 again. Caleb Creech has it. High right point. Passes to Tyler Bartley. Gives it back to Creech. Hits a cutting Manning. Outside the arc to Wolf. Another 3 in the air. And another 3 down. Anthony Wolf coming out a little bit on fire tonight. That's 3 made threes, and we're tied at 17 apiece. Wolf working against Patel again. Good defensive position. Patel working hard. Hands off to Fickert. Backs out now. Manning in defense. Gets past Manning into the lane. Runs over Tyler Bartley. No foul call. Grant Hess quickly the other way for New Richmond. Now he's going to back it out to Creech. Doesn't take the 3. Makes a nice dribble and steps to the left and promptly shoots an air ball from 3-ball land. Good move there. Brady Young and Trey Sinidrin, Grant Hess, and Tyler Bartley out. Tied up at 17, only 1:56 on the second quarter clock. 17 apiece. I'd love to see the Lions go to the locker room with the lead. Streetley has it. Hands off to Griffith. Patel, right sideline, free throw line extended. Bounces to Streetley on the block, but that's tipped out of his hands by Cohen Manning. Ball on the ground, and we have a held possession. And that'll be New Richmond ball. Girls team here tonight cheering on the young men. Girls got a victory the other night against Schroeder. Was glad to see that. Highest offensive output of the year in that ball game. Trey across the timeline. Bounces it to Preston Dykes. Tries to feed it to Anthony Wolf on the left block from the right baseline. Pass is stolen by Griffith. He'll take it into the front court quickly. Hits a cutting Patel to the rim, and he's fouled on the drive. Ooh, 2-shot foul. I don't know about that. Foul, yes. Was it a shooting foul? No, in my opinion. See who that's on. Preston Dykes with his first free throw. At the free throw line is Avon Patel, shooting 58.3 from the free throw line, 17 apiece, looking to give the Hurricanes the lead. Makes the free throw. His third point of the night. Again, the guy comes in shooting 50-some%, looks like he's a 90%er on that first one. Has the ball, looking to extend the lead to 2. Couple dribbles, shot up. Again, looks like a 90% free throw shooter and converts. 19-17. Wilmington 61.6% as a unit. Wolf has it high post left side. Dribbles back outside the arc, loses control of the ball. Fickert the other way for the lay-in, and he's able to get it to drop. 4-point lead with a minute left. Unforced turnover there, puts the Lions in a 4-point hole. Trey hands off to Anthony. Bumped, but no foul call. Tries to bounce it to Preston Dykes, but tipped out. Preston able to recover. Now he passes to Manning, open for 3, and he buries it. Cohen Manning cuts it to a 1-point game. 36 seconds left. Relatively sure that Wilmington will go for the last shot as they signal 4 corners. 21-20 is your score. Lions down by just that solo point. Mayer indeed pushing it out. Grant Hess on Griffith. Patel guarded by Anthony Wolf. 16 on the game clock in the first half. Down to 12 on the game clock. Wolf in good defensive position. Griffith against Hess, drives, throws it in the corner. Martin, his 3-ball off the mark. Preston Dykes passes ahead to Trey Sininger. Trey alley-oop to Grant Hess. Layup is good as the buzzer sounds. And that will give the Lions a 22-21 lead at the half. Great recognition there. Nice pass from Sininger to a streaking Hess. Jumped, grabbed it, laid it in off the glass for a 22-21 New Richmond lead. We'll take a quick timeout, maybe a longer timeout, so I can tally things up and get a little refreshment for the Pipes. Lions 22, Hurricanes 21, right here on the NR Lions Sports Network.
Just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing, and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the OHSAA and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back at New Richmond High School, this is Mitchell Palliabegas and a cast of millions around the globe enjoying a halftime Lions lead as they lead by just a lone point, 22-21, but we'll take it. Scoring in the first half, I got 6 points for Grant House, 11 points for Anthony Wolf, 3 made threes and a couple of free throws, 2 points from Preston Dykes and a 3-ball from Cohen Manning. Totals up, I hope, to 22. Let me see, it's 17 plus 2 is 18. I'm off a point somewhere. I apologize for that. For the visiting Hurricanes, 4 points from Chase Fickert, 2 points for Cameron Griffith, 3 points from Avon Patel, 5 points from Michael Streety, and 3 points from Gunnar Martin. Actually 6 points. He did have, oh, that's right, just 6 points. I just didn't tally it right. For Gunnar Martin to make it 21 for Wilmington, and of course 22 for your Lions. Interesting, I'm not 100% sure that the Hurricanes subbed at all in the first half. They're just a little bit short numbers. Mentioned that Jason Kibler, if I'm saying that correct, averaging 19 points a game, has only played in 11 games this year, and same with Malachi Cumberland, who are both out. Again, the reason why I'm not 100% sure, since they both only played 11 games, someone asked me, is it an eligibility issue? Yes, I don't, of course I don't know, so I don't want to speculate, but when you have a couple players, Malachi averaging 5.2 points a game, and Kibler dropping a 19 spot on you per game, that'll get her done. That first game around that he played in Richmond, that was a 20-point ball game for the young senior, or for the sophomore rather, and he is not dressed tonight. But you know what? Richmond's one of their better players is injured before the season starts, so that's just a break that they did not go well, obviously. Okay, Chris, that's probably the case. Chris speculated that's possibly part of the transfer rule, and that very well could be the case. Not 100% sure once again. Chris and I are just speculating, as we said. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll be getting ready for the second half tip. Lions lead 22-21. A nice senior night here on the Inter-Lions Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back with more high school basketball action on the Inter-Lions Sports Network.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in Ohio are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Ohio are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
About $1:51 left before we tip off at half number 2. The Wilmington Hurricanes will be possessing the basketball to start the second half. Lions yet to come back out on the court. Coach out. I really appreciate Coach Thompson helping me out this year. He's been a very enthusiastic supporter of the NR Lions Sports Network, and I appreciate that. Maybe before we get through the end of the season, which is at least another week for the boys. He offered, he said, if you want to do some interviews with the boys, I might try to do that with some of the seniors that I haven't met before. That would be Grant and Anthony and, of course, Ryan. Got the chat already with Caleb, who stands out as just a funny interview for me. Cohen and Trey, I got to interview as well during football season, but kind of the fun part, getting to meet some of the young Lions that come through and play and work very hard at their craft to improve both in football and basketball. Very, very much looking forward to softball and baseball. I was talking with Coach Fitzer. He was anticipating that it's been a while since I've been around the baseball program. Obviously, he said he expects his team to be, this year's squad, to be very competitive. So we're looking forward to doing that. And in girls softball as well, we'll get as many in as weather permits, and we can get to. Also, it's a little bit easier to always do baseball because all I have to do is have a table, the computer, and a mixer and a power supply. I'm ready to roll. Wilmington bound, and the pass is tipped, and Anthony Wolf bounces it right back to Fickert. He'll set things up for the Hurricanes. Patel's been working against Wolf all night tonight. Anthony very active with his hands, close to a double dribble. Coaching staff wanted it. Was not called. Griffith hands back to Patel. Fickert has it right sideline against Manning. Down the right side of the paint is Martin, stripped as he goes up, and that will be out of bounds off of Trey Sininger. Trey in pretty good defensive position. Chris, please remind me, if you could, when baseball starts down in the great state of Texas. I know it's coming up at the end of this month. I just can't remember the exact date. Inbound pass to Griffith, left elbow. Takes it down the right side of the lane up against Grant Hess. Misses a shot. Rebound to Streety. Shot blocked out of bounds, though, by Preston Dykes. Preston got the ball ripped out of his hands by Streety and kind of returned the favor and swatted that puppy out of play. Inbound pass comes to Streety, left block. Working against Preston Dykes, misses a shot, but is fouled and will shoot a couple. He's 3 for 4 on the night. That'll be Preston's second. Streety 3 for 4 from the line is noted, but again, a 50% free throw shooter. Streety has the ball. First shot is in the air, and that looked like a 50% free throw shooter. Misses that one. February 25th. Baseball starts down in Texas. Not starting that early in Ohio, folks. Street did toss the second to try to tie it up. He makes that one. We're tied at 22 apiece. Lions first possession of the second half with 35 seconds. Make that 45 seconds gone. Trey Sininger on the right wing. Passes to Wolf. Swings it to Manning quickly. Grant Hess left of the lane. Grant backing his defender down. Picked up his dribble. Back outside the arc to Manning. Cohen directing traffic near Richmond. Gets it to Trey, open for 3. That's strong off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped right into the hands of Streety. Patel against Wolf. Hands it off to Griffith. Dribbles to the free throw line. Hands off to Fickert, working against Trey Sininger to the rim and lays it up and in for a 2-point lead. In Texas, they play 35 games in the baseball season. Lions down by 2 points, 24-22. They haven't got a shot up yet here in the second half. Trey has it in between the rings. Passes to Manning right side. Back to Trey. To Preston Dykes on the left baseline. Hands off to Cohen Manning. Back to Dykes on the baseline right side to the basket. Shot off the glass. Won't drop, but he'll shoot a couple. I think they're going to get Streety for the foul call. Preston 0 for 2 on the night. 2 will tie it up at 24. First free throw. Gets the kind roll for the senior Preston Dykes. Makes it 24-23. Preston looking to make the second. Shot up. Good. Tied up 24 apiece. Just underway in the second half. 2 minutes gone. Patel and Wolf been watching them all night in man-to-man defense for New Richmond. Hands it off to Griffith. We'll switch defensively. Griffith against Wolf now. Hits a cunning Ficker to the basket. Shot up and over. Preston Dykes for 2. 26-24. Brady Young set the check in. Trey Sanger, right wing. Up against the sideline. Cross-court pass to Manning. Moon ball to Dykes, left block. Preston back to Manning, left corner. His three is no good. Off the side of the rim. Streety with the carom. Lions down by a deuce. Griffith on the right sideline, back to Patel. Fickert's got 4 points and a half already for the Hurricanes. Dribbles past Wolf into the lane to the basket and lays it in. Well, got to stop the dribbler. 28-24, 4-point deficit. Lions will take a quick timeout. And that will be 30-second timeout. Just allowed Ficker to get right past Wolf and into the lane, and no one came to stop him. Just kind of weaved around Dykes and Hassan. Took it right to the 10 for the lay-in. Lions down by a 4 spot. 28-24. A couple made free throws from Preston Dykes. Led at the end of the first half, 22-21. Brady Young checks into the game for Cohen Manning. Cohen had a 3-ball from the left corner standing right in front of me and thought it might drop, but you could see as it got closer to the rim, it was just off to the right side of the rim. Brady Young has the ball and passes to Dylan Wolf. Make that Anthony Wolf. Dylan, of course, a sophomore running back. Grant has top side. Pump fake. Takes it down the left side of the lane. Loses control of the ball, and that'll stay near Richmond. Boy, I thought that was off of Grant's leg personally. Thought they got a break there. Coach Cumberland, I think, agreed with my assessment. Inbound pass to Dykes. Hands it right back to Trey. Trey open for 3. He's going to go ahead and take it. Misses it. Preston Dykes, Scotch with a rebound shot. Up and in. He's hacked. We'll get a chance for the traditional 3-point play. 28-26. Third quarter, 4:40 remaining. Streety's third personal. Second team shot is a little bit strong. Patel with the rebound. 2 for 5 tonight for Preston Dykes at the stripe. Patel crosses over. Loses control of the ball. On the ground is Fickert, and a timeout's taken, 30-second timeout taken by Wilmington. I'm sorry, that was Martin who actually dove on top of that ball. So do I, Chris, absolutely. 35 baseball games. Chris, actually a chance hopefully to get into some baseball broadcasting down Texas. Believe it or not, it's very, very competitive down in Texas to get into the broadcasting arena, but Chris has got about every camera, 14 iPads, 17,000 cameras, all more software than you could ever imagine set up to put together really nice broadcasts. Football, basketball, baseball a little bit more difficult to do only because manning the cameras is generally sometimes looking through fencing, and that doesn't always give you the best view, of course. Getting ready for some action again here in the third quarter. 3 minutes, 33 seconds Off the third quarter clock as Wilmington inbounds. Martin bounces into Patel. Again, I do not believe I've seen a substitution for Wilmington yet. Got to think that'll work into New Richmond's favor as the game goes along. Fickert on the right side. Checked by Anthony Wolf. He'll back up. Feeds Streety, who lost control of the ball, but they say it goes out of bounds off of PD, Preston Dykes. Patel to inbound. 28-26. Left corner wide open for three. A little bit strong with it was Martin. Lions able to come up with a loose change. Trey Sininger down the right side of the paint. In the corner to Hess. Back out top to Brady Young. Open for three, and he converts. Lions lead by a solo point. Brady Young's first basket of the night makes it 29-28. New Richmond. When he has time and squares up like that, he's got a really nice shot. Fickert working against the aforementioned Brady Young. Brady with a height advantage. Fickert about 6'1". Brady they have listed at 6'4". Patel down the right side of the paint up against Anthony Wolf. Misses a shot, ball on the ground. Wolf comes up with it. Passes to Trey Sininger. Lions looking to build upon that modest 1-point lead. Sininger, free throw line extended right side. Brady Young top side, actually Preston Dykes hands off to Grant Hess. Quickly driving to the basket, throws in the right corner to Young for another three and another make. That's a 32-28 4-point lead for New Richmond. Brady Young off the pine with a couple of makes. Well, technically off the plastic. And Wilmington will take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Hurricanes down 32-28. We'll take this timeout and be right back with more action right here on the NR Lions Sports Network.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the OHSAA, are the 339,000 high school sports students in Ohio. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, soccer and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, administrators, and officials. We stand for the swimmers, football players, and wrestlers. We stand for the golfers, softball, and volleyball players. We stand as the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Back on the New Richmond Lions Sports Networks, 32-28. Lions lead in the third quarter. 2:58 on the clock. Wilmington with possession. Took a timeout after Brady Young hits two consecutive threes. 2-point deficit and a 1-point lead now to a 4-point lead for New Richmond. Preston and Brady, the only scores here in the third quarter so far on the Lions side of the ledger. Patel again matched up against the Wolf. Martin hands off to Streety. To Patel, right wing. Feeds Griffith on the block right side against Brady Young. Spins to the baseline, shot up, off the glass, no. Preston Dykes on the glass again. Has the ball knocked out of his hands, scramble on the ground, and Manning comes up with it. Wolf quickly to the front court in the right corner. Hess is going to take it, pull up from about 10. Great elevation, but can't get the shot to fall. It's a little bit short. Streety take it himself to the basket, throws on the right sideline. Griffith wide open for three and makes it. Griffith, a 28.9% free throw shooter, drills that one. That was a nice drive by Streety and fit to Griffith on the sideline. Manning to Wolf, right side to Brady Young, top side to Preston Dykes. Hands off to Grant Hess. Feeds Dykes right of the lane, left of the lane rather. Preston picked up his dribble. Brady Young back to Dykes, cutting to the basket, layup no. Brady Young with the rebound. Manning to Wolf, open for three. Oh, short off the rim, no good. Anthony has not scored in the second half after having 11 in the first, and neither has Grant Hess. Almost played, well, 6+ minutes in the third quarter. Lions lead by a single point, 32-31. Griffith picks up his dribble, left to the bucket, bounces to Patel to Fickert. Deep three ball, rattles out. Grant Hess elevation for The rebound, Grant has it. He'll dribble to the top of the key, hands off to Brady Young. Picks it up, passes to Manning. Lions will settle down and set up the offense with 1:06 left to go in the third quarter. Brady, free throw line extend to left side, top of the key to Dykes. Hands it off to Brady Young. Checked by Streety. Feeds Dykes. Preston to Cohen Manning. Down the right side of the paint, outside the arc to Grant Hess, right side to Wolf. Anthony, nice crossover in the lane to the basket, shot off the glass, no foul call. I thought he was bumped hard there. Diving for the ball is Brady Young, and that's going to call a traveling on Patel. Avon Patel is called for a travel. 40.3 seconds on the third quarter clock. Lions entered the quarter up by 1. They're still up by 1. Grant Hess with the inbound pass to Preston Dykes. Hitting, Grant Hess heading to the basket. Grant misses a shot, knocked to the ground. No foul call. A guy as big as Grant just doesn't get to the ground without any help there. I don't know if I like that. 32-31 with only 23 seconds left. Fickert against Manning. 20 seconds left now. Griffith, top of the key. He'll fire a 3-ball. Good. Makes it a 2-point lead for Wilmington. 13 seconds remaining. Manning weaving through traffic. Passes to Dykes, right block, pump fake, shot up. Good to tie it up. Preston Dykes with 6 points in the quarter. Inbound pass to Patel, 1 second left. Goes a half quarter off the top of the glass, and that will end the third quarter. And we'll go to the fourth quarter, tied up at 34 apiece on the NR Lions Sports Network.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
12 points for New Richmond in the third quarter. Hurricanes score 13, tied up at 34, heading to the fourth quarter of action. It'll be Brady Young, Wolf, Preston Dykes. Not sure Grant Hess, and well, let's just wait till everybody gets out on the floor. So it'll be Brady, Grant, Preston, Cohen, and Anthony for New Richmond to start the fourth quarter. Brady to inbound. Throws it into the backcourt to one Cohen Manning, senior. 4 seniors and a sophomore on the court for New Richmond. Cohen working out top, waving Brady Young to the right side. Throws it on the right wing to Anthony Wolf. Pulls up from about 10 feet for a nice soft jumper to give New Richmond a 2-point lead, 36-34. Fickert has it in the front court. Lions have stayed in that man-to-man defense because Wilmington was just milking way too much clock in the zone. Griffith working against Hess, made a couple 3-balls in the third quarter. Patel against Wolf once again. Thought he slid there, but no traveling call. Griffith on the right block, spinning onto the baseline against Grant Hess. Shot up, no. Anthony Wolf with the rebound for New Richmond. Thought he was fouled by Griffith twice, but not going to give him the call, and he knocks it out of his hands. They're going to give the ball to Wilmington. Thought the Lions had a chance to go up 2 scores, but a little bit of pressure there by Griffith. Wolf couldn't hold on to the ball. Throws it way out top to Patel to Fickert. Working against Preston Dykes to Patel. Little switch defensively. Patel against Preston Dykes, and that was an ill-advised shot as he got the old swat-ulation out of bounds into the matting at the end of the court. Wilmington inbounds with 1:05 off the fourth quarter clock. Inbound pass goes off the foot, I believe, of Brady Young out of bounds, trying to get it to Streety. S-T-R-E-E-T-Y. Michael Streety, a 6'1" senior forward for the Hurricanes. Inbound pass goes to Fickert, wide open for three. Short off the front of the rim. Grant Hess, good box out there, gets the board, passes to Preston Dykes. Preston tries to get it to Wolf underneath the basket. Ball tipped out of bounds, stays with NR. 36-34. Largest lead of the night for New Richmond is 4 points. Can tie that with, obviously, with the made bucket. Inbound pass to Preston. Back to Brady. Right sideline. Hess doesn't take the three. Passes to Dykes. Tries to get it behind the back to Wolf, but turned over. Patel with the steal. Surprised Preston just didn't go up there. And then Anthony with a careless hack on Patel. First foul of the fourth quarter. Lions up by a deuce. 6:32 on the fourth quarter clock. Griffith inbounds to Fickert. He's fouled by Brady Young. First for Brady. At least I've got it as his first. Trey Sininger in. I think maybe Brady going to get some time. Actually, Cohen Manning going to take a seat. Patel with the inbound pass received in the backcourt. Passes high post to Griffith, right side. Hands it off to Fickert. Doesn't take the three. Had it, but didn't take it. Patel against Wolf. Backing Wolf down. Spin to his left. Goes up. Shot is in. Fifth point on the night for Patel. Ties it up at 36 apiece. Exactly 2 minutes gone in the quarter. Grant Hess, free throw line extended right side to Wolf, top of the arc. Now Anthony splits three defenders to the rim, gets the nice roll, lays it in. 15 points on the night for Anthony, makes it 38-36. Working against Patel in the backcourt. He gets a pick by Griffith and brings it up for the Hurricanes. Patel to Martin, the freshman. Trey defends him. Brady Young on Fickert. Can't stay with him as he drives. Throws it to Patel on the baseline. Off his hand, out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover. Brady Young out. Somebody has to go in. Oh, no, Brady Young's going to stay in. I thought they were going to sub in Caleb and Cohen, but they're going to wave that off. Lions lead 38-36. 5:26 left in the game. Very nice crowd here tonight for senior night for the winter sports. Trey across the timeline. Gets a pick from Grant Hess. Drives to the baseline right side. Flips up a shot. No. Maybe an ill-advised shot there by Trey. Couldn't get it to drop into the lands of the Giants, and it will not go down. Griffith. Right elbow, hands off to Fickert. Outside the arc to Martin. Penetrates, dishes to Griffith. Into the lane, shot up, and good. Ties it up. 38 apiece. Brady Young to Preston Dykes. Preston to Trey. To Wolf. Grant Hess, right sideline. Grant driving. Shot up, foul, and two shots. Doesn't go down. Fouls on Chase Fickert. His first, I believe. I have it anyway. Grant Hess with 6 points on the night, shooting 58.8% from the free throw stripe. Need both here. Shot up. Off the rim and no good. Creech in. Young out, I believe. Not sure who checked out. I think it was Trey who checked out. It was. Grant second free throw. Good. Lions up by just a single point. 39-38. 4:30 left in the fourth quarter. Patel against Caleb now. A little switcheroo. Double teamed is Fickert. Passes to Patel. One thing about Caleb, he does not lack enthusiasm on the court. Pass to Griffith. Left block working against Wolf. Back outside the arc to Fickert. Double team there to Patel. Right sideline, Martin wide open for three. Short off the front of the rim. Preston Dykes with the elevation for the board. Outlet pass to Grant Hess. Grant to the basket. Layup. No good, but he's going to be called for a charge. (39-38) Lions. 4 minutes, 2 seconds have expired on the fourth quarter clock. Lions lead by a single point. Griffith bounces into Patel. Play 1-3-1 zone by New Richmond. Patel on the right sideline to Martin. Avoids the double team, bounces to Fickert. He'll take it to the free throw line outside the arc too. Patel, who hasn't shot a three all night, and of course he makes it. 27.3% free throw shooter, comes out and makes the the three ball. Lions down by 2 points. We'll take a timeout, come back with more fourth quarter action on the NR Lions Sports Network. The New Richmond High School Gymnasium, Mitchell Paliabegas on the NR Lions Sports Network. Lions trail by a deuce, 41-39. They have possession of the ball. Anthony Wolf to inbound. We've got Wolf, Manning, Dykes, Young, and Hess on the court. Manning will do the honors for New Richmond. Across the midcourt stripe, checked by Martin. Passes to Grant Hess, left point. High post left side is Anthony Wolf. Down the left side of the lane. Tipped there, hacked as he goes to the basket and will shoot a couple. Wolf 2 for 2 on the evening with free throws, trying to tie it up at 41 apiece. Haven Patel, first personal, and that is the second team foul. Wolf, a 76.9% free throw shooter. Three dribbles, shot up, good. Leading scorer on the night for New Richmond. Grant's been a little bit quiet tonight, hasn't been able to get his normal attacks to the rim. Looking to tie things up at 41 apiece with another made free throw. And he does. 4 for 4 on the night. Makes it 41 apiece, 3:23 left in the ball game. Patel working against the senior Wolf on senior night. Hands off to Griffith, pump fake on the three into the lane. Nice little handoff to Streety underneath the basket, shot high off the glass, doesn't go down. Preston Dykes with the rebound and ripped out of his hands by Streety, but they're going to get the foul call. I was going to say, if you don't call that, I'm not sure what a foul is. I've got that as Streety's fourth, team third. Brady Young flips it inbounds to Cohen Manning. By the time Cohen crosses the timeline, 3 minutes left in the game. To Brady Young at the right point. To Grant Hess. Grant to Manning, left side. Doesn't take the three ball. Had it. Thought about it, but didn't pull the trigger. Manning to Brady Young. Eyes the three, but passes out top to Wolf. Pass tipped out of his hands. Loses control of the ball. On the ground is Wilmington. They come up with it. Poor pass. Wasn't caught. Turnover, Wilmington. 2:37 left in the game. Lions need another stop. Tied up 41 apiece. Griffith working against Brady Young out top. Griffith hands off to Fickert. Down the right side of the paint, working against Brady. Spins into the lane. Back outside the arc to Patel. Backs up. It would not be any type of shock to me for them to work for the final shot of the game. Patel, right sideline. Picks up his dribble, passes to Griffith. Grant Hess in defense. Flips it to Fickert. Blows by Grant to the basket. Wraparound shot is blocked, but that'll be a 2-shot foul on Grant Hess. Fickert, a 48.9% free throw shooter. Grant's third, at least that's what I have. Trey Singer to check in. 1:59 left on the clock. 41 apiece is your score. Shot from Fickert. That's strong. Need the box out. Don't want to give him another shot. Still no subs at all tonight for Wilmington. Remarkable. Trey in. Manning out. Could be offense for defense there. Fickert at the line to shoot. The second shot is up. Strong off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Wilmington. Streety could not save it in bounds. Richmond with a chance to go up by a bucket, be it a 2 or 3 or of course a free throw. The situation calls for it. Sininger to Brady Young at the right point. Brady loses, has the ball ripped out of his hands. I could call it a jump ball, and that's a held ball. That's just a poor turnover in that spot in the game. Fickert to inbounds. Passes to Griffith. 1:40 left to go. As Griffith slowly works into the front court for the Hurricanes. Drives down the left side of the lane. Shot up. Packed by Brady Young. Tipped out top. Run down by Martin for the Hurricanes. 1:27 left in the ball game. Patel against Wolf. Coach Cumberland barking out orders. Now Patel loses control of the ball, has to flip it to Griffith. Griffith at the free throw line. Tries to pass to Fickert, gets it to Patel instead. Working against Brady Young, pump fake, gets Brady in the air. I'm going to say fouls on the floor. That would be Brady's second, team fourth, with 1:06 left in the game. Are we shooting or is it on the floor? I thought it was before the shot. Patel is a 58% free throw shooter if we are actually shooting free throws. Brady Young, I believe, has some maybe blood on the hand or something, so it's going to be Cohen Manning checking in for Brady as he gets attended to. And I guess we are shooting free throws. I thought for sure they said on the floor, but apparently that's not the case. Again, Patel, 8 points on a night, 58.8% free throw shooter. Shooting 2. That was a 5th foul. That's why we're shooting 2. My bad. I thought they said 4, but it is 2. And that was a 5th foul. Shot is good. Hit the rim, rolled over. Hurricanes by 1, 42-41. He gets the ball, looking for the second free throw. Deep knee bend from Patel, shot up, and that's strong, but the Hurricanes come up with the rebound. Griffith actually going to be a held ball. Good job by, that was, I think, Brady Young or maybe Manning who tied him up. So that makes it 42-41. Brady was off the court, so I think it was Manning. Lions with the chance to get a lead here. Brady Young set the check back in when coach is ready. 1 minute left in the game. Lions down 42-41. Preston Dykes down the left side of the lane. Bounces to Wolf in the paint. Flips a shot up. No! From about 5 feet. No foul called either. And now they're going to get a foul on Wolf. Jeez. I'm not sure I'm going to like that call. Patel back to the free throw strike. Patel to shoot 2, 42-41. Plenty of time left, 48.9. 58% free throw shooter. You would expect them to make 1 and 2. That's what the numbers say this deep into the season. First shot is up and good. 2-point lead. Brady Young in, Cohen Manning out. Thought Wolf got hacked down here. I got to be honest with you. And the Richmond will take a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Allow me to calm down. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action on the Inter-Alliance Sports Network.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.
Introducing our senior cheerleaders tonight. Actually, all the cheerleaders and the seniors. I think we have 3 of them. They've got little things you wore on graduation. I can't remember what you call them. But anyway, just a little thing that says senior on them. Patel will shoot the second free throw when we get back to action here in a couple seconds. 43-41, Wilmington leads. Either way it goes, the Lions will have a chance to tie or take a lead, depending on whether Patel makes his shot or not. Brady Young, Preston Dykes, Wolf, Hess, and Senator onto the court. Wilmington is not going to have anybody on the free throw line, which is remarkable to me. The guy shooting 58%, not like he's 90, 95 or something. So that's a box out, though. Patel has the ball, couple dribbles, shot up. No good. Wolf with the rebound. Lions can tie with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. Grant Hess going to do the honors. Grant to Wolf, left corner, pump fake. Can't get the 3 up. Picks up his dribble, bounces to Hess with 37 seconds left. And the Lions will take a timeout. And see if it's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Lions trail 43-41 on the Inter-Alliance Sports Network.
Hi, this is Katie Smith, here to share with you the most important thing I've learned playing ball, whether it was high school, college, the WNBA, or the Olympics. Sure, I've learned how to shoot, defend, and pass, and even how to win. But the most important thing I've learned is respect. Respect for teammates and opponents, and respect for coaches, officials, and fans. On behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Waste Management, I hope you'll do as I do. Follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and treat your team and opponents with equal courtesy. It's really pretty simple, and it shows you respect the game.
Back at the gymnasium, Mitchell Vegas on the Inter-Alliance Sports Network. Thanks for joining me on a Friday night. Lions trail by a score of 43-41. They have possession of basketball. Wolf to inbound right in front of the bench. Those in the backcourt to Sininger. 33 seconds left. The Trey crosses the timeline. Hands off to Grant Hess. Grant to Trey, right wing. To Wolf, top of the key. Actually more like in between the circles. Anthony, high post, hands to Grant Hess. Gets a pick. Grant down the right side of the lane, spins into the paint. Shot is up and in from Grant Hess. Ties it up. That was a flop and no foul call. 12 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Fickert gets it to Patel. 7 seconds left to the basket. Shot blocked. Ball on the floor. Coming up with a Sininger. It goes out of bounds and will be Wilmington ball. 2 seconds left. Grant Hess ties it up. 43 apiece with 2 seconds left. Wilmington will take a timeout as we're staring possible overtime in the face here. A lot of people in the gymnasium thought that was a flop, and that was. I mean, Grant never touched him. Pulled up beautifully. Gonna give a guy an Oscar, give him a foul, which should have been, but either way, we're tied up. We got 2 seconds left on the clock. Wilmington has plenty of time. You can get an inbound pass, a dribble, set yourself and shoot. Lions had a chance to get a shot off themselves, but couldn't maintain possession. Guy I would watch for is Martin, the freshman, has made some threes tonight. Also got Griffith, has been pretty good as well. He's got 8-10 points in the ball game. Has not scored 5 except Brady Young in for Manning, typical starting 5. Inbounding the ball will be Patel. Lions going to go more of a zone look. Patel has it, does it inbounds to Griffith. He's going to turn, he's going to shoot. Shot is long. And of all things on senior night, we're going to go to OT. We'll take a timeout, come back with overtime here on the NR Lions Sports Network. For the Hurricanes, they'll head night in overtime. Streeting, paint, turns back into the middle. Shifts to Brady Young. Brady looking left side of the paint to the basket. Layup is good. Anthony Wolf with the lay-in makes it 45-43. New Richmond. 2:45 left in overtime. Friday night extra basketball for you. Patel hands off to Fickert. Down the left side of the paint. Spins back into the lane. Pump fake shot up and falls out. Ball out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say stays with Patel. Just got hammered. Blocked way out of Patel. Just got hammered. Blocked way out of bounds. He gets it to Streety on the left block. Pump fake against Dykes goes. Wolf has it. Slips as he was driving. Hands it to Grant. In between the circles, Grant to Trey Sininger. Picks up his dribble, needs some help. Flips to Grant, right sideline. Grant pulls up for a deep 3. Off the glass, no. Streety with the rebound for Wilmington. 1:47 left in the ball game. Streety in the paint. Right sideline to Patel. Top side, Griffith wide open for 3. Strong off the back of the iron, and Grant Hess is fouled by Streety. And he will be out of the ball game. 5 fouls. And that will bring in Justin Scarberry. First sub of the night for Wilmington, just short on the bench. Not a shooting foul, so it was only 14 foul. Brady Young will flip underhand to Trey with 1:35 left in OT. Tied up at 45 apiece. Wolf has it. Anthony looks to get it to Hess. Hands off instead of Preston Dykes. Preston, top side, gets it to Grant. Hands to Brady Young. Brady outside the arc to Trey Sininger. Making lines. Trey to Preston Dykes. Hands off to Brady Young. Head to 3. Again, pass it up. Grant has to Wolf. Wolf to Dykes. Hands to Trey with 50 seconds left. Grant top side to Brady Young. Brady driving baseline left corner. Wolf doesn't take the 3. Trey Sininger will. It is good! Trey Sininger with 42 seconds left. Lions lead 48-45. Let's see if Wilmington takes a timeout. They will do that. 34.1 seconds left in the ball game. Trey Sininger with his first bucket of the night. A Trey banger. Lions lead 48-45. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout on the NR Lions Sports Network.
But for the next level of life.
Thanks for joining us on a court 3 attempt. They'll have to foul right away. The one guy you don't want to foul for New Richmond, of course, is Anthony Wolf. Second best free throw shooter out on the court percentage-wise is 5%. Inbound into the front court. Lions and Wilmington. Lions up by 1, 49. Lions up by just that solo point. Lions up by just that solo point.